But to what extent do you also depend upon engineers coming in from outside the UK in large numbers to help you?
I understand we've got 50 nationalities here, so we're bringing engineers in from France, all over the place. But what I'm much more interested in doing is keeping engineers here who've studied at British universities. We don't make them welcome, we tell them to leave when they've finished. And this is madness.
Have you spoken to the government about this, saying, for goodness sake, we need these people, they'll make us richer overall?
I've been speaking to the government for years about it. And Damien Green, for example, at the Home Office told me that if we allowed engineers to stay, a whole lot of universities would pop up having spurious engineering courses, which is nonsense, it's complete nonsense. So there's a complete impasse here. They won't allow engineering and science students to stay, or make them feel welcome, and that's precisely what we should do. And we can do that.
I wonder whether there is any chance, in your view, of a genuine manufacturing renaissance happening in post-Brexit Britain.
My theory about why manufacturing left is that we had decades of high interest rates, and ridiculously high interest rates. They were 24% at one point when I was manufacturing wheelbarrows. And then there were the very difficult employment laws. This is controversial, but since I don't know what orders I'm going to get next month or next year, and manufacturing industry is very volatile, not being able to flex your workforce is another big reason why you wouldn't start a manufacturing business or expand a manufacturing business.
Easier to hire and fire, in effect, is what you're saying.
Easier to hire and fire.
So when it comes to things like corporation tax, for instance, people say, well, if there's a problem with industry, there's chances that you should just either freeze or cut corporation tax, and that will solve things. From what you're saying, that's a rather simplistic and narrow view of what needs to be done.
Well, I think corporation tax should be eliminated. A tax on profits is the wrong way to tax people. Corporation tax is a very odd thing because there's ways of getting around paying it. You shouldn't really be taxing people's profits. You should allow profits to be reinvested. And also, if you remove corporation tax, you encourage a lot of industry to come to Britain.